I've been pinching myself, guys, because I haven't had any news this good in ages. I've looked at the club vision. I'm on an A+. A+. I haven't had grades like that since school. Actually, wait, no. That was my sister's, not me. Oh. I'm feeling a little bit somber now. Run the intro. Leeds will cheer me up. Run the intro. Run the intro. God, that got a little in-depth, didn't it? But hello, viewers. An A+. An A+ indeed. And you know why? Because, well, we just beaten Middlesbrough 8-0. We're still unbeaten. 25 games into the Premier League season. My Leeds team is still unbeaten. And today we're going to put that to the test against Chelsea and the first leg of our first knockout round of the Champions League, where we take on Schalke away in Germany. The January transfer window is over and I added no more players and I did not sell anyone either. Only Carlos Arango arrived on a pre-contract signing. Other than that, nothing has changed. And why would it? We've had a sensational month. After that 0-0 draw against Tottenham, we won every single game, beating Brighton 2-1 away with a last-minute penalty from Vinicius Jr., then smashing Southampton 4-0, beating Crew 4-0 in the FA Cup, and then, like I said, beating Middlesbrough 8-0. Leo in sensational form that day, getting himself 5 goals. The man has been in scintillating form recently, and you can tell here he is only going to get better. This guy could be absolutely amazing. But we might only get to see him for 1 more to 2 more years. If I do win the Premier League this season, do I finish the save early or do we have one crack at the Champions League? I say do we win it because the gap is quite big. We're 11 points ahead of Man United with only 13 games to go. Liverpool even further beyond. We thought they'd be the main challengers. Not so. They've dropped off and they are 14 points behind. City 15 along with Wolves and Tottenham. Arsenal a little further back on 16. Chelsea, who we're playing today, are down in 10th on 37. A whopping 24 points. This is why I got an A+ in maths. I didn't. 24 points behind us. I really hope that's right. So let's get stuck into it, and there's not going to be any change in the team. We've got a very poor record against Chelsea, but the big news is that Tyler Collins is back, and we are pretty much near as full strength as we are going to get. So Winston in goal, Dietis, Pavlovic, Duke and Collins make up the back four. Tonali and Bellingham are in the middle. Vinicius Jr. out the left with Gilbert back in the starting lineup. Corneo as ever on the right hand side, and Leo, fresh off that 5-goal haul, is leading the line up front. Another win today. We just got to keep notching off the games. Just keep notching off the games. We've got some very good players there. They've got Jadon Sancho, who must be quite old now. He's 28 years old, so he's in his pomp, and he does look very, very good, to be fair. You weren't good for me at Arsenal, were you? Yeah, all good for England. They've got Gio Reyna, who's obviously very good as well, but the big threat that they've got is this man here, Hurka, I think is how you say it, but this kid is unbelievable. He's only got 5 goals so far in the Premier League this season, but don't let that deceive you. Look at the attributes. He's amazing. 19 years old, Slovak international, absolutely insane. Fortunately, Duke and Pavlovic have got a very good record at the back together, so hopefully they can continue that. I'm going to say I expect nothing but a win from this match. I don't care who we're playing. I expect wins now. This team has made the jump up from being a solid European Premier League team to absolute world beaters. I have no idea how we've done it, but we have, and it's amazing. I've fallen in love with this Leeds team completely, and I'm determined that this hat is going to bring good luck today. I'm determined. In the recent ones where I've worn the hat, we haven't done so well, but I'm determined that today is the day. I'm also determined that I'm not going to show you what my hair looks like. I mention my hair a lot in videos because it's a lot of hair. Here we go. First highlight at Elland Road. Dietis throws the ball into Gilbert, lays it off to Vinicius Jr. Vinicius darts inside. This is going to be a shot, is it? No, Branco Corneo to Vinicius Jr. It's 1-0 already. Vinicius Jr. and Branco Corneo together. Oh, it's so good. Branco Corneo, man. Branco Corneo. I could talk for days about Branco Corneo and how great he is. What a player this lad is. Vinicius Jr. has stepped up this year as well. It's his 16th goal of the season. He's trying to continue with Leo and fight it out for top goal scorer. Corneo's not far off them either, to be fair. So our front three are just insane. Add Gilbert into the mix, and you've got literally 4 world-class players up front. Maybe Leo's not quite there yet, but Vinicius, Gilbert, and Corneo certainly are. Oh, it's unbelievable. 1-0 already. Come on. Chelsea, James, into tomorrow. Good to see those two are still here, actually. It's nice to see the Chelsea youngsters have managed to stay all this time at Chelsea through the years. Uh-oh, Phil Vickery's it a great one over the top on Hurricane. 5 goals in the Premier League, make it 6. The high line's been broken, and Frantisek Hurricane has scored a great goal. It sounds like some sort of fish. I mean, that's a great ball by Vickery. I hope you enjoyed the Phil Vickery rugby joke there. Great finish. Annoying. Well, that's unexpected, and frankly, a little irritating. It's the 16th goal we've conceded this season. If it turns to 17 in this game, I'm not going to be happy. Tyler Collins on the ball into Tonali. Tonali to Gilbert. Gilbert, Bellingham. Go on, Jude, on your own, son. I was only joking, mate. Bellingham goes through it. That is a woeful effort. Saputra's definitely been the busier keeper, I think it's safe to say, but we've just can't get to that second goal. We've been made to pay by just one little counter-attack over the top. Go on, patient player. No. Reina on the ball. No. Oh, brilliant play by Sandro Tonali. Now we're in. Gilbert, he's just wrestled his way through 3 challenges. Oh, Gilbert, no, you donkey. Right, hat's coming off. I've had enough. We need to win. Come on. Saputra's having been playing at 7.1, so that's always a bit concerning. It's still the first half, and we've got not another chance, surely. Dieter's back to Bellingham. Bellingham whips it in. Branco Corneo, his heading is one of his best attributes. And he's missed one there. It's 1-1 at the break. God knows how Chelsea aren't further behind. Or are behind, rather. I'm going to sadly say I'm far from pleased with what I've just seen. I don't want to say it's disappointing. I just think, like, we've been playing really well. We just haven't got that second goal. Morale whips the... No. Zambelli hit... Whoa! I can't... I think Wince may have made a brilliant save there. I think he has. I say brilliant save. He probably could have caught that. We're playing on a bit of a tightrope. What has happened to Chelsea? Why are they suddenly coming out and playing really well? Great play by Dieter as well, mate. Good ball there. Go on, Leo. Down the line, mate. No one's going to beat you for pace. Go on, Leo. On your own, son. Leo gets to the byline. Leo whips it back post. Branco Corneo scores. I told you. Heading back post. That is what he specialises in. What a bit of play by Leo. He makes so many goals. He finishes. He's perfect. I love him. He's the anti-Kutrin. Brilliant play here by Leo. Just drives to the line on his wrong foot, whips it in, bang. I say it's on his wrong foot. He is actually left-footed. So it was on his stronger foot, which probably explains why the cross was so good. That's our 65th goal of the campaign, which I have to say is a far cry from where we were before. We're averaging over 2.5 goals a game, which is mightily impressive. Tonali on the ball, whips it in. Bellingham. Oh, he's headed it just over the bar. Unlucky Jude. Right, one change to make. Then Corneo is quite tired. On comes Fabian Bailey. Corneo is very tired at the moment. He's beginning to sort of suffer from the fact he's played a lot of games, so he's going to have to come off for a little bit. But Fabian Bailey is a more than able substitute, although Branco Corneo is obviously our world-class player. Hurricane whips it in. That's a good header away there. Bado on the ball. Come on, boys. Let's nick the ball off him here. Let's get on the counter again. Morale on the ball. I always fear when I take Corneo off. He's the big game player. Great take by Winst. Panic averted for now. That's a great ball by Wince. How the hell has he picked out Vinicius there? Vinicius now. That's a good tackle. Gilbert to Leo. Oh! Should have been 3. He scuffed the finish, but it nearly worked perfectly. We're all over him here now. Tonali to Bellingham. Into Bailey. Bailey on the ball. Great ball to Collins. God, I've missed you, Tyler. Whips it in. Leo makes up for the miss a minute ago. It's his 17th goal of the season. Tyler Collins, how I have missed you. The world's best right back by an absolute mile. He's so good. Bailey on the ball here. Plays it. Oh, the suspicions of him being offside there, but we'll go with it. I mean, it's such a fizzed ball. It's just begging to be headed. Leo graciously accepts. Bang. Get in. 4 minutes of added on time. It's all too little too late for the men in blue, but the men in white continue our march towards the Premier League title. A comfortable 3-1 victory. A very nice victory. Well done, boys. Love it. Vinicius Jr. gets man of the match. I'll just say you were superb in that goal last time. Well done, mate. He's been exceptional this season. Fortunately, now we've got a bit of a break really between our next game. We've got 10 days rest before we play Schalke, so I'll handle everything in the meantime. I look forward to seeing the amount of injuries that I get, and I'll see you again in a minute. And there it is, Sandro Tonali, abdominal strain, 3 to 6 weeks. I knew it. I knew I couldn't go a period of time without one of my key players getting injured. I knew it. I pretty much just got everyone back. So let's injure someone. So here we go then. First leg of our Champions League knockout round against Schalke. Ajax and Athletic Madrid are playing as well. That could be a particularly big game. All we need to do is make sure we do well in our end. We have played Schalke before and we've won a game each. So interesting, that's probably in the Europa League. I can't remember it was that far back now. So the team is pretty much as it was, above the fact that Declan Rice has come in for the injured Sandro Tonali. Pet Santiago is currently suspended from continental football because he picked up a red card in the last game that he played, which wasn't ideal. So we might have a little bit of an issue if I get an injury at the back, but let's not worry about it for the time being. Bit harsh on Odilio. He's almost like a forgotten man, Odilio. He's the other world-class midfielder I've got on this team. It's just a shame I can't really fit them all in, but that's just the strength and depth I have now. Looking at Schalke, they've got a lot of older gents at the back. This is a team I really think we should be beating. They've got a decent player up front, I think, in Felix Francois. I mean, he's terrible. Right, if we don't win this, I'm going to get very upset. Come on, boys. Let's go get some away goals. It's important. It is really important. What I will say, and whisper it quietly, and I mean really quietly, we're odds on to win the Premier League, considering the gap that I've got now. We're still in the FA Cup. And we're still in the Champions League. You know what I'm thinking. Is the squad good enough? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Dices into Gilbert. Gilbert on the ball now. Goes around his man. Gilbert whips it back post. I can't believe Branco Cornelius has missed that. That's Branco's bread and butter. That literally, every time he heads it from there, it goes in. He's at the base of the post, and it's a right let-off for Schalke. It's not going to be one of those days. I really don't fancy not taking an away goal back to the home tie. I always like getting an away goal in some variety. We're absolutely dominating the game. We just haven't broken through yet. Normally, I feel very, very comfortable in the fact that we will get something. But because it's Europe, I'm a little bit more... because we're not seasoned at that level. 0-0 at the break. Yes, I'm far from pleased with what I've just seen from this team because we haven't scored. That's the most important thing. The idea of football is to put the ball in the back of the net, and no matter how well we play, we haven't done that yet. They've hit the bar. I mean, that's what I mean. It's the fine margin. He was offside anyway, but that's the fine margins that we're playing with here. If you don't get that goal, they take a 1-0 lead back to our gaff, and they sit behind the ball, and we can't break them down. Suddenly, we're out of it. It's literally that simple. Vinicius not had a very good game, so Eliseo is going to come on for him. Can't really take Branco off. Branco's the big game player. I can play Bailey against Blackburn at the weekend. I need goals here. Branco is usually the man to deliver in the big stage. One goal will be enough to make me happy. That's not going to make me happy, Pavlovic. Cisse on the ball. Please don't foul him. Cisse whips it in back post. We've gone away with it there. We haven't looked threatening at all this second half. I'm going to take Declan off, good as he's been. I think Odilio provides maybe a little bit more in the way of offensive play, so we'll bring him on. I'm going to take him off. He's not been very good, Branco. Off he comes. Bailey's coming on. Winger, attack. Go for it, mate. I need something special. I need something special. Odilio on the ball. First act since he came on, and he sets up Duke, who misses the header. I can't believe he's missed that. 18 heading, my arse. Let's just try and get a goal from somewhere. Dragowski smacks it long. Antoinese wins the ball. They've been the better team second half in terms of highlights. They're the ones that have created all the chances. As Ortiz whips it in. We've headed it clear. Counter. Bellingham over the top. Leo wins his header into Eliseo. Eliseo. Go on, mate. Roasts him. Eliseo. Tease it. Leo, he's missed it. Gilbert. Someone. Bellingham. Bang it. Oh, what a save! Oh, how did he save that? He absolutely spanks it, Jude Bellingham. How's that not gone in? I don't understand. Oh, for God's sake. I'm not happy. It's a game we should have won very comfortably. And no, please no. Van der Ven whips it in. Good save by Winst. Is there going to be a last minute highlight? That can't be the highlight. 88 minutes. Ball. Bailey. Come on, mate. You've also turned up with some big goals this season. Bailey. Drives inside. Bailey! It's a superb save from the goalkeeper again. 4 minutes out on time. No idea where they've come from, but we're not... Oh, no. Last minute chance for Schalke. They whip it back post. Ortiz has scored. You're offside, mate. No. Offside. We're very lucky. Not a very good performance. Not happy. I won't lie. I'm not pleased. Don't get me wrong. I'm not taking a deficit. And we always play well at home. And I'd fancy us against anyone at home. But I'm not pleased. That's a great ball to Elisio. What's he got in his locker? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. The big guys haven't turned up. It's a really disappointing 0-0. I'll say I'm happy with that performance because, I mean, we went away and we kept a clean sheet away from home. It's not the end of the world, but I just feel like we could have done better. They played really well defensively. We just weren't quite at the races, and that's what happens. But I still fancy us to beat them, and we'll find out if we beat them when we come back. I suppose technically we have to come back for the Schalke game, don't we? Or do we not? Do you reckon I can just beat Schalke off of camera? Let me know what you guys think. But if we do come back for Schalke, it's probably going to be for the City game and Schalke. But, I mean, I thought that Liverpool were going to be our big challenges. It turns out it's Man United. Liverpool have dropped down all the way into 5th. I mean, if we weren't here, this race would be insanely close. But we're just so far ahead. 13 points there because United dropped points again at the weekend. The title is within our grasp. Do you think we're going to secure it? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this episode of my FM20 Leeds save. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then please do drop a like on the video. Share, subscribe, and until I see you again for another episode. Take care of yourselves, everyone, and stay cool.